Hey y'all, it's Morgan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression slash like demo of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. So to start off, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about the foundation itself before I get into like the demo part. So this foundation comes in 11 shades. I kind of had a hard time finding all the colors. The only place that I found it that had all the colors was Walmart. It's kind of hard to see what color you are just by looking at the packaging, so that was kind of tricky. I looked up swatches online. They have like a lot of lighter shades for like fair people, but they don't really have very many dark shades for darker skin tones, which kind of suck. There's one downside of it. So it says that it's up to 24-hour foundation wear, so I guess you can like wear it for 24 hours, which I mean, nobody's gonna wear their foundation for 24 hours, I don't think. You know, we'll see that claim. I'm gonna try to keep it on as long as I can. I don't really have much going on today. I'm just gonna be around the house. I might go out, I don't know, it's raining. On the back it says it is a lasting glow foundation, never dull, never greasy. It says the finish is radiant, wear up to 24 hours, the coverage is medium, and the texture is air light. The one I got at Ulta was $12.99, and then the one I got at Walmart was like 10 something. It was cheaper at Walmart. It says that it has SPF 15, if that's something that you look for in a foundation. This has SPF 15. And then it also says that it's for normal to dry skin and that it's hydrating. So just stay tuned and y'all can just go ahead and watch me demo the foundation, and then I'll give like updates throughout the day. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while, so we're just gonna go ahead and start off. I have two colors. I have the color 205 Natural Beige. It looks like it's like more of like yellow undertones, and the color 209 Caramel Beige. This one is a lot darker, the 209, but I figured that if this was too light, I could just mix a little bit of this in. So on the packaging it says shake well, so I'm just gonna make sure I shake them, and I can just like, can y'all hear this? Like, it sounds very liquidy. And just so y'all know, I have, like, I get oily, like, in my T-zone really bad. Not so much, like, on my cheeks. So, like, I have some, like, dry patches. I don't know. I guess you would say my skin is, like, combinations. In the summer, it's more oily, and then, like, in the winter, it's more dry. Right now, it's summer, I'm oily, but I still have, like, a little couple of dry patches. So just keep that in mind. I don't know how this is going to work throughout the day, but we will find out. Okay, so as you can see, I have some discoloration on my skin, so we'll have to see if it covers it. So as you can see, it's very liquidy, and then we're just going to mix in a little bit of the 209. I don't know, this might match. Let's just do like a dot. First, I'm going to do the side with the brush, and I'm just going to dot it. Okay, it's going on pretty smoothly. I probably shouldn't have added so much of the darker shade. As you can see, you can still see like my dark spots right here. So see if I can add a little bit more to get that coverage. It looks really nice. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's like overly dewy or like glowy, but there's definitely a sheen. Does this say that it's like full coverage? Oh, okay. So on here it says that the coverage is medium, so okay. Yeah, I would definitely say this is medium coverage. It's not full. It kind of looks like I'm not even wearing any foundation. It just kind of like melts into the skin. Okay, so now we're gonna do the next side with the Beauty Blender. Just gonna dot it. It went on really good with the brush. It wasn't like streaky or anything. So far, I feel like I'm liking it, but it's still early in the game, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in with my Beauty Blender. On the packaging it says pro tip. It says shake well and then dot onto skin in rolling motion. So what does it mean by rolling motion? Like like that. Like, I feel like that kind of feels a little bit awkward to me. Okay, so on this side, you can still see my spots. So I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm just going to use the color 205 because I feel like the other one is just making my foundation a little bit too dark and orangey. Oh, wow. Okay, so like right here, it looks like there's pearl. Like a clump of pearl. So I guess there's like a pearl in here maybe to make it glowy. I don't know. I didn't really notice it at first, but I just noticed it really a shiny spot right here. Pearl clump. So I feel like with the Beauty Blender, it's more like glowy. I think you get like a better coverage with the Beauty Blender for sure. I feel like it's covering better with the Beauty Blender than with the brush. I feel like I need to go over some of the spots with the Beauty Blender on this side. Okay, so to the touch, it feels dry. Like it doesn't feel like sticky or anything. So that's good. Feels nice. It's still like dewy, even though it feels like dry on the skin. Okay, so far so good. I'm just going to finish doing the rest of my makeup, like my concealer, and then I'll come back on when it's time to powder. Okay, so I went ahead and put my concealer on under my eyes. I went ahead and set it. Now I'm going to do my bronzer and my blush and all that. I wanted to do like the bronzer and blush on camera so y'all could see like how it looked with that on, like if it gets patchy or like whatever. So I debated whether or not I should like set my whole face, like if it would change. Like obviously I feel like it might change like the glowiness of it. I just don't know if I should or not. I'm gonna go ahead and set it just because I always set my foundation just a little bit. So I set it and it still looks pretty glowy. There's just the shades. Now we're gonna bronze this bronzer. Wet n Wild bronzer. The powder's going on nice. It's not like making, like it's not patchy or anything. So that's good. So now I'm gonna do my blush. Blush went on nicely. I'm really liking it so far. Like it looks really nice. I don't usually go for like a glow type of foundation. I wanted to try this product out for those of y'all that have like drier skin and you want that like glow, if y'all want that glowy look. That's why I'm doing it. And of course I'm gonna highlight. So all the powder products went on it. Really nice and everything. So I'm just gonna zoom y'all in a little bit more so y'all. So as y'all can see, like it didn't cover like all of my dark spots, but it covered pretty good. So far I like it. We'll have to see how it looks throughout the day. It's 5:26. After I finished the demo of this foundation, I filmed another video. I went to Rent-A-Mare's, I went to the bank, Target, and I had to put gas in my car. This is what the foundation looks like now. I feel like I'm getting oily, like especially like around my nose, which is like where I always get oily at. My forehead, like right here in this area, and like on my chin. But I really want to like blot my face, but I'm not going to, just for the sake of the video. Usually like whenever I feel like I'm getting oily, I blot and then everything is okay. But I'm just gonna wait and see how it goes. It's not like breaking up or anything. It's not creasing. I'm not getting any creasing anywhere. I'd say that the coverage is still about the same. Like it's not, it doesn't look like it's fading or like anything like that from earlier. So that's really good. So far so good, besides the fact that I feel like really oily. So I'll check back in with y'all later this evening. So it's almost 9 o'clock and this is what my foundation looks like. As you can see, I'm extremely oily around my nose area. I mean, I've had this makeup on for like 8 hours. After my last update, I just slaved away in the kitchen making dinner. That's pretty much it. Just chilled, didn't do anything too crazy, but as you can tell, my skin is extremely oily. I mean, just in like the T-zone, everything else looks pretty good. The coverage is probably still about the same. Some of it's come off. That's probably just from like normal like touching my face and stuff. So I'm just gonna blot and then see how it looks. This is what I would have done earlier. This is a blotterati. I got it in my Sephora Play, my July box. With blotting, it took away some of the shine. None of the coverage like came off after blotting, so that's really good too. So like my first impression after wearing it all day, I really like it. I definitely give it a thumbs up. I'll definitely use it again. I'll wear it. I'm sure the more I wear it, the more I'll like, you know, figure out what, you know, what works best with it. I definitely say it's radiant up to 24 hours. Obviously, I'm not going to wear it for 24 hours, so I don't really know about that claim, but so far it's lasted 8 hours. It's not like separating or breaking up or anything like that. Coverage is medium. Yes, I would say that it is. The texture is airlight. I never felt like I had a lot of makeup on throughout the day. Like sometimes whenever I'm wearing other foundations, like they feel like heavy the longer it's on. Like this, I never got that feeling from this foundation. That's a plus in my book. I really like it, and I am going to continue to use it. Let me know if y'all tried it and like how it is for y'all. So I'm really curious to see like, you know, how it works for different skin types. Let me know what foundation y'all would like for me to test out next, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!